Hey guys, Marstingan here, your friendly neighborhood Super Battle Road King. Yes, that is right. We've got an update in the news for Global. We are finally getting the new stages of Extreme Super Battle Road coming to Global, and it looks like they are going to be arriving this week. So we got an update in the news this morning to say that the new stages are coming. As always, when they are preparing to add a new event, it means that Extreme Super Battle Road is going to be unavailable from today until, it says 22:29 PST on Tuesday. So what that usually means, events usually release at 22:30. So that probably means that the release is Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. PST, which is obviously in the evening for you guys in the US. That is actually Wednesday morning for me in the UK. So I will be doing a stream. What I'll do this time, rather than kill myself trying to rush and put out like 10 videos now in the space of 2 days, I probably will do one video as like a team building guide for all 10 stages and put timestamps in the video, because yeah, I don't really want to be pushing out like 10 videos over the next 2 days, because it's a lot to do. So it's a lot easier to just do one big video, put timestamps in the description. You guys let me know what you think of that idea down below. I think that's a lot easier to do it that way around. But yeah, the new stage is finally coming, so it's actually nice to see them releasing now rather than a little bit later on, because last year we got new category stages of Super Battle Road added, but they were added, it was either like Christmas Eve or like literally Christmas Day. And that was something I was a bit concerned about for this year, because this year, for the first time in a couple of years, I actually don't have to work, and I'm going to be away with family for Christmas. So if the stages are dropped like bang on Christmas, I would be away and unable to do any recording or anything like that. So obviously very, very much looking forward to these. So the 10 new stages for Extreme, I mean, it's easy enough to tell which ones they are, right? You can just go into the normal Super Battle Road and see what stages 21 to 30 are. But we got Universe Survival Saga. So obviously for Global, we've had some pretty significant buffs to this category ready for the ESBR. Obviously Hit getting his Easy A is a pretty major one. Whilst they haven't confirmed the release date or anything, we obviously have the double rates banner for Hit and God Goku coming out very soon. It's very possible that that releases on Tuesday night / Wednesday morning as well, although I feel like we might have had confirmation of that by now, if that were the case. But even so, they are releasing just after. I know some people don't, rush to get every single stage beaten on day one. But even just having the Easy A for Tech Hit is going to make this way easier, because obviously he is a beast when it comes to Super Battle Road. And remember, of course, it is Universe Survival Saga, not just Universe 6. So Hit is probably one of the better leaders for it, considering his leader skill. And then, of course, you're still going to be able to use all the ridiculous units like the AGL UI Goku, STR UI, Roshi for the revival, all that kind of stuff. So Universe Survival Saga shouldn't be a huge issue for a lot of people. Super Saiyan 3, I mean, how perfectly timed is this? We just had the Heroes celebration, so the Super Saiyan 3 team is looking absolutely stacked. Goku is technically the better leader, because obviously the Bardock is showing his age a little bit now. He gets all of his defense on Super, and even then his defense isn't particularly great. But if you're somebody who dipped into Heroes, depending how deep you went, like, this is going to be very, very easy. There's units like the Super Saiyan 3, like all three of the Super Saiyan 3s that got Easy A's are ridiculously powerful. Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Goku, despite not being featured at all this year, if you already had him, he's ridiculous for Super Battle Road. He guards, has damage reduction based on the amount of heroes allies you have, and can stun. And then, of course, we had the Xeno Gotenks and Gohanks awaken into Super Saiyan 3, and they both have very good status effect on their super for Super Battle Road, like attack lowering and sealing. So Super Saiyan 3, if you have some, if not all, of the heroes units, is going to be an absolute cakewalk. Then we have Giant Form. So this is the one that is probably going to be annoying for a lot of people. Obviously, Global did get those 3 Great Ape Easy A's, which I believe are not on JP still. And all 3 of them do have the chance to stun in the 8th form, which is definitely going to be useful. Unfortunately for this one, a lot of it comes down to RNG, because it's kind of going to be a case of, are you going to get your transformations off or not? You might have like a lucky run where units are just constantly transforming, and then you're able to take advantage of those stuns and those turns of free damage. And then you'll probably get runs where nobody is transforming, and it becomes a massive pain. But Giant form, definitely I could see being one of the ones that would be a little bit more tricky for people. Transformation boost, I mean, this one is going to be a pretty crazy one, because transformation boost, when you look at it, is a huge category with a massive variation of options. So many units on this. Like, this is the easiest one that you can just run multiple other categories inside of. You know, all the various different Super Saiyan teams, all the different, like, there's so many different category teams that you can just make a full transformation boost. So this one's going to be a little bit more tricky. This will probably be the most annoying part of the team building guide to record, just because there are going to be so many options for this, because you can fit so many categories within this one. So definitely going to be an interesting one. Ginyu Force, obviously when these stages released on JP, the Ginyu Force did not have their Easy A's yet, so this stage is going to be an absolute joke. The entire free-to-play team, of course, has their Easy A's apart from the actual LR that is the leader. So funnily enough, the leader is probably going to be the weakest link on the team, and unlike the normal Ginyu Force stage, with how powerful all the Easy A's are, it might even be worth actually bringing the full free-to-play team and not actually bringing the physical LR Ginyu. It'll be interesting to see how he holds up in that event compared to the actual free-to-play, because normally for me I would drop the AGL Berta for the physical LR Ginyu. But obviously now that Berta has his Easy A and is a much more powerful unit, I don't know if that is actually the best option anymore. But next up we have movie bosses. Again, obviously this category's had a lot of buffs recently. We've got a lot of very solid units that we can use in this stage. Every single stage has Saiyan or Hybrid Saiyan enemies, so the Int Broly is going to be very good. Obviously, like STR LR Broly with his Easy A is going to be an absolute madman in this. Golden Freezers for the tanking in slot 1. Like this is going to be a fairly straightforward one if you have the vast variety of options for movie bosses. Then Pure Saiyans. So obviously we've all heard tales from the JP players how Pure Saiyans is one of the hardest of all the stages, but that is of course because Pure Saiyans has one of the biggest pools of units that you can pull from. So many good units for this, like all the UI Goku, like, and there's just so many units for this. Like if you can build the best possible team, then this won't be as difficult, but this is definitely one of the hardest hitting stages. Next up we have Future Saga. Future Saga is definitely one of the categories, especially for global, that has not had buffs in a long time. Obviously JP has had some buffs recently with the AGL Trunks, and then obviously like the new androids that have come out, but global looking a bit dry on that side, so this is definitely going to be an interesting one. I remember doing the no items run for the original version and how valuable the LR Trunks and Mai were, because they get their built-in dodge in the first and third fight, and then the second fight is only against one enemy, so obviously you want to prioritize bringing units that can stun. And then this one shouldn't be too difficult. Full Power is another category that has kind of been left languishing for a little while, but obviously we did get some good new units like the AGL LR Full Power Freezer. It's obviously going to be very powerful for this. And then androids, we did get the Easy A's for 21 and 16, which are definitely going to help people out. But obviously you guys will have seen with the release of the new Dokkan Fest androids on JP, they make this stage an absolute joke. So if it's not one that you're able to beat straight away, then obviously more buffs for that category are coming. So it's not something you have to go crazy for. Obviously I will be beating all the stages straight away and then going on to the no item runs. I think if they are going to release what is technically Wednesday morning for me, I will probably stream and do all the runs live on stream, which will be a lot of fun. So make sure you keep an eye out on the channel, make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, hopefully if the timing lines up, because I'm off work for the rest of this week until Friday, so if the timing lines up, I'll be streaming and we'll be doing a good like couple of hours grinding away doing these Super Battle Road stages. So with ESBR, of course, the rewards, We get the Victory Light, or the Battle Mastery is like the ESBR version, which you can exchange for a bunch of rewards in the barbershop. But of course, the other main reward is you get a bunch of stones, and we get the medals to Easy A, the Kid Goku, and Bulma. This was an interesting card when it first came out because they're very restricted to being on like a specific team. They get buffs per Dragon Ball Seekers ally, Youth ally, and DB Saga ally. So you want to try and have as much as possible of that combination, which is basically like a Youth / Dragon Ball Saga team because so many of the units are on 2 or 3 of those categories. So it's a little bit of a shame that they are kind of restricted to being on 1 or 2 teams, but if you build the team around them, they are a pretty decent unit. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing how well they can perform after their Easy A. They're not a unit that I ever got around to link leveling because honestly, even after their Easy A, it'll be fun to try them out for showcases and stuff, but I don't think I'll use them that much since they are focused so much on the teams that I don't really ever run. But be interesting to see how they are looking after that Easy A. So yeah, the new 10 stages of ESB are coming to global. Let me know what you guys think down below when it comes to the team building guide. I think it's definitely better to just do the one big video, especially if they're coming out on Wednesday rather than trying to push out. I'd basically have to push out like 5 guides today and 5 guides tomorrow, which is yeah, quite a lot to do, and trying to schedule the timings and everything, it's probably easier to just do one big guide. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section, and let me know which ones are you excited, which ones do you think will be easy, which ones do you think will be difficult for you. Let me know down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.